Olá, tudo bom? Meu nome é Felipe e hoje a gente vai sair para evangelizar na rua. Eu e o Richard. O Richard é um neozelandês e a gente tem buscado o direcionamento de Deus para fazer a obra dele e foi aqui que ele nos trouxe. Então nós vamos filmar esse primeiro dia para ver como é que vai ser e espero que a vida de muitos sejam edificadas, inclusive a minha. Beleza? Um abraço! Bom, galera, eu tô esperando o Richard chegar. Tô aqui na Ponte das Lembranças, Remembrance Bridge. Ali, ó. Deixa eu aqui. E ó, muito linda a cidade. Mas é o que eu tava refletindo aqui. O que adianta ser tão bonita, ser tão segura, ser tão rica, se não existe Jesus no coração, se não existe Deus? O povo da Nova Zelândia, o neozelandês, está no ranking. A Nova Zelândia está um dos primeiros países de índice de suicídio. Com toda essa segurança, toda essa beleza natural, ainda assim o povo continua se matando, porque a felicidade não está nessas coisas, não. O povo, nós precisamos entender que o único e verdadeiro caminho é Jesus, e a felicidade plena, única. O único que pode nos dar essa felicidade plena é Deus. Quando a gente entender isso, aí sim vai estar tudo completo.
Okay? Yes. Alright. Hey guys, Richard here.
Felipe.
Handsome man Felipe here. Look, here we are, center of town, just about to go out into the harvest and see what God's going to do. So come on for the journey and let's get to it.
Yeah. Tá eu e o Richard aqui. Hoje nós vamos pra rua evangelizar e fazer o trabalho de evangelismo, e a gente espera que Deus esteja no controle, que muitas vidas sejam edificadas e salvas em nome de Jesus. Amém?
Amen. Time, Father, and to be able to go out into the harvest, Lord. You say to go out and make disciples, Lord. You say the harvest is ripe and ready, Father. So, Lord, here we are, Lord. We are here making ourselves available to be used, Lord. For it is your work, not our work, Lord. We are simply vessels here, Lord. We simply just be your hands and your feet, Father. If there's anyone out here, Lord, that you'd like to speak to, you'd like to touch today, Father, you just lead us to them, Lord. In Jesus' name. In Jesus' name.
Bom, nós estamos aqui na faculdade de Canterbury. Aqui nós estamos numa área que a galera vem estudar e tal, para ler um livro, descansar. E a gente vai começar a falar sobre Jesus, espalhar a palavra do Pai.
Depression, anxiety. And would you agree that a lot of people, in fact, I would say most people, are trying to basically escape reality, in a sense. It's such a horrible place, whether it's through alcohol, drugs. Like myself, I was a meth addict for 15 years. I hated myself, hated the world, whatever else. Whether it's hobbies or excessive work, or again, there are people that just live to study. It's just, again, they're just trying to find some way to escape reality. The sad truth is, no matter what you do, it's almost like you're on a bungee cord. And you can, again, like I know I did for 15 years, I tried to load my body with as much meth and every other drug that I could. And ultimately, I just came crashing back down to reality every time. Whatever you do, you still look around and go, man, the world sucks. It's broken, this is a horrible place to live. Well, if I was to say to you that you take a world over here where there's no sickness, no death, none of these horrible things going on existing, would you rather live there than there? There's no worries. You don't have to worry about nothing. Just live the perfect life. To a degree? Yeah. Well, this world did exist, and we call that world God's perfect plan. So when God first created the earth, none of that stuff existed. And again, I'm sure everyone at some point somehow heard of the whole story of the Garden of Eden and Adam and Eve. Yeah. God made man, put him in the garden just to live in eternity, eating from the tree of life, and having a wonderful, worry-free existence, walking around naked with his wife, hanging out with the animals and eating all the fruit of the trees. Well, that's what God intended for us. But of course, as anyone knows the story, man sinned against God, and he ate the apple from the tree of knowledge of good and evil. Well, the minute we defy God, it's called something called sin. So it's actually sin that separated us from God and put us into this world that we're in now. So we're basically living in a world where we're going, you know what, we know better. We're going to do it our way, not God's way. And the world we live in today is the result of that. I mean, everyone goes, oh, we don't need God. Like, yeah, well, you've got a free will to not choose God, but look at what man's done with the world without him. But as much as, again, like you say, within reason, most people would say, well, I'd much rather go back here, worry-free life, just chilling out, not worrying about nothing. Unfortunately, that was a one-way bridge. We destroyed it, and now we're all born into sin, and we have almost like a sinful nature. Like I said, all of us in life just are born that way. Even children, you tell them not to touch something, what do? They want to touch it. Why do they do that? Why do they just choose to do the wrong thing? We don't teach them that, but it's almost like in our genetic.
Hey Mario, how are you doing?
Good, Daniel.
You good, Carlos?
Good.
I want to invite you to some special place.
Thank you.
Bom, como é que tá? Como é que tá?
Hey, buddy.
A galera aí, ó.
You're down for Jefferson. Yeah.
Estamos aqui na CCEL.
Yeah.
Spreading the gospel.
I love gospel. Every time. Gospel changed my life. I have 42 years old. 20 years I don't together God, but now forever.
Cool. This is Carlos, guys.